Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and today I want to share with you one of the most relaxing games I've ever been introduced to. This is a video by request by a friend of mine, and this is Dorfromantik. It's a German game, and it was released relatively recently in March 2021. It's created by Toukana. I do apologise if I completely mispronounced that. I am really unsure how it's spoken. But yes, Toukana Interactive. It's available for $7.99 and it's so damn simple. If there's any flaw with this game, there is simply not enough of it. Yes, it's a very simple tile placing game. Now, what you have is these little tiles, and you get certain quest tiles like this one, which I've got right away, which is fields. And there's different biomes like fields, rivers, trains, cities, and forest. You also get the plains, but there's no quests associated with those. And what you're trying to do is fit your tiles together as well as possible to earn points. And it's mostly just trying to earn points for the leaderboard and to beat your own times. So this is actually a really bad start. Now, where can I place these so they'll sort of match up? Okay. Yes, because each section of the tile, that's a little annoying. That really is. Yes. I would say doing the houses is more important because they can be very annoying. But we'll get around to them in a minute. Yes. Each area of the tile is its own little section, so you can see this one is split exactly in half between housing and plains. There we go. And the better those line up with their surrounding tiles, well, better the score. However, the missions you get are somewhat influenced by the amount of tiles you already have of that type together. So it's actually best to try and make lots of little small compact bits than one giant superstructure. Yes, that was a very early game mistake for me. Now, I could put this over here and start on a second forest. That's actually very tempting. Especially since I can do this. There we go. Now, I would like to join up a little bit more of these houses, because there's two types of quests. You get this one which is like just join this amount, and you get other quests which is join exactly this amount, and if you join more then, well, you fail. How would we go with that? See, this is a join this as many as you can together one. Unfortunately, my city tiles haven't really been that well spread out, so let's put that there. Oh, that's not a bad one to get off near the start. Go. Excellent, 2 for 1. And every time I do one of these quests, it gives me more tiles. So it's pretty much a survival game where you're constantly trying to earn more tiles by doing these quests. Though you can spend long times without receiving any new ones. But one of my big flaws is I tend to circle out. What you want to be aiming for is heading towards one direction or the other, because you can find quests in the distance. And it also changes the area into a new biome, which is also very pretty. Not the best lineup, but I think that one is the best. We've not got any flags yet, so yes, I'll go with that to begin with. Now we've got the trains. I do like the trains. If there's anything we need, is more train tiles, like bridges over rivers, you know. Just odds and ends, because there's not many utility ones. I mean, canals would be nice, or something to help more of the rivers be a bit less of a pain in the backside. So that's getting into a bit too much of a superstructure, so we're going to place this one here. Could do that. Yes, and let's seal that up. There we go. Yes, every so often you'll do these quests and it'll put a little flag above it, and then that is essentially to signal that the area wants you to completely seal up that area and not have any way for those particular tiles to progress further. Oh, rivers always a headache, especially when you get rivers combined with trains. Now there's only one tile that can go there now, and it's a special type of train station, so hopefully we'll have that come up relatively early. There we go. Another mundane train. Choo-choo! And do forgive me if I get a little quiet during this video. Honestly, I am just playing this to just show, you know, raise awareness and have a bit of fun. Indeed, I might just shut up for a bit and just keep going along. Now, what should I do with this? Where should we have our next bunch of fields? I do like trying to make my areas look a bit pretty. well, that's it. Not quite my highest score, and I did dither and get mixed up a little bit. But I think I made quite the pretty landscape. This is one of my better runs, to be honest. I do apologise for the sound of workmen outside. I'm not sure if my mic is actually picking those up. They decided, just before I started this, they were going to start working on the road. But I hope you've enjoyed this. I certainly have. And the only thing to really challenge yourself in this game is yourself. I don't bother about the high score with other people. I just want to one day make this reach so damn far. I mean, we had a pretty decent build-up, and I was trying to loop this round and get over here, but sadly no. Also, when I got to this town, I did kind of mess up with the way I rotated, so that really didn't start me off on the right foot. But thank you for joining me for this one. It's been a real pleasure.